And I believe we are live. All right. For everyone tuning in on YouTube, this is our first stream on the YouTube channel. I kept pondering on when to make the move to YouTube, and I said, F it, let's do it today.
Shit, we're here.
So for everybody tuning in, welcome to the Second City Live podcast. We are at episode 8. Episode 8, and today we have one of the guys from the baseball league, the Blue Island Men's Baseball League, none other than Matt.
Yeah, Owens. Matt Owens. There's a little confusion.
Owens Matthews.
That's like my alter alias.
That's the alter
my alter ego. Yeah.
But welcome to the podcast, brother. I mean, it's been a little.
Thanks for having me, man. It's good to be here. I like the setup in here. It kind of makes me feel like I'm on Joe Rogan. I want to ask Jamie to pull something up for me. I don't
know. But yeah, welcome. So I believe there's a little stream delay. What I can see. So, but I think everything should be good. I do have the chat box going, so if you have any questions, drop them in there, check them out. We'll hit up the questions as we go on. But I mean, honestly, I've only met you a couple of times. Don't know you very much, to be honest with you. So
we'll do it right now. We'll meet each other
right
now.
All right. So Matt, tell us who you are.
Well, I'm Matt Owens. I play on the Bandits, Cal-Sag Bandits. Grew up around here in Oak Forest.
Okay.
So, So I'm just excited to be here. Kind of talk a little bit about baseball and life and whatever.
Cool. So did you you lived all the way in like Oak Forest suburb areas?
Yeah, I moved out from the south side of Chicago, but I was like 3, so I've been in Oak Forest for the most part. Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember where your parents lived at back when they lived in the city?
I actually don't know. I know they lived by I want to say, if you go by like I would say like 79th and Pulaski-ish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's borderline Chicago, brother. I'm just gonna say borderline.
Yeah. Well, it's say Naperville.
Okay. So but you basically grew up over here.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Where'd you go to grammar school over here?
I went to it's a school by my house, Farrick Elementary School.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you play any baseball there? What'd you do there?
I mean, I played baseball from the time I was about 3, and so it's been about 22 years now at it. So yeah, I grew up playing for Oak Forest Blue Demons. Big shout out Oak Forest Blue Demons. Played with them for like 10 years.
Okay.
Shout out Coach Walsh. Great coach, great guy. And he's kind of one of the main reasons that I got into baseball.
Oh, that's cool. And then where'd you go to high school?
I went to Sandburg in Orland, which doesn't make sense because I lived in Oak Forest, but like the borders are all kind of out of whack and stuff like that.
I see. I don't know anything about the suburbs.
Yeah. I'm a suburban guy. I don't know what to say.
I'm from the city, so I really don't know much. But okay. And I'm assuming you played some ball there.
Yeah, I played all 4 years there. I was mostly just pitched in high school and in college. I didn't really start hitting until after into men's league. I started doing it again.
Okay.
And actually, it's been working out a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's take a step back. When you were in growing up in like grammar school, when you had a team there, we played there.
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
It was great, man. I wouldn't trade that for anything. I mean, some of the memories that I made growing up playing with all my friends, I wouldn't trade that for the world. It was a great time, and yeah.
Did you guys play in any tournaments?
Yeah, we played in Cooperstown, the big tournament in Cooperstown, Dreams Park. We actually started 6-0, which is like kind of like crazy because we're not like one of the Sparks team. We're just the kids from around our area. So that was one of the coolest experiences that I had playing baseball.
Do you remember any other games, how they went back then?
Not really. No.
Oh, you're what? So, give or take, you said you started playing when you were 3.
Yeah.
You've been at this for 22 years.
Yeah.
You're 25.
I'm 26 actually.
26.
I'm just not that good at math.
Man, 26. You can't remember back then?
Sure, man. I might have a couple too many drinks on the weekends or something. I don't know.
What about when you were in high school? What do you remember from playing ball in high school?
Well, I remember my senior year. We started off, I want to say 18-0, and we were
18-0.
Yeah.
were you guys even playing teams?
I don't know, man. Maybe St. Mary's School of the Blind or something like that. No, yeah, but we won our conference too, and that was pretty cool.
Okay.
To have that.
So you guys, did you go undefeated all the way to the conference?
I think we ended up being like 24 and like 8 or something like that. But it was cool to like have that hot start and kind of make some buzz around.
And you just pitched the entire time?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right, and I know I'd had to do a little bit of research on you. Saw you play some, at least JUCO. You JUCO play
I played
college or something?
I played at Triton, yeah. Which is actually, if anyone doesn't know, that's where Hall of Fame player Kirby Puckett played at. He got drafted 2nd overall out of a junior college, which is insane. Like that doesn't happen. So yeah, it's about in Oak Park, near Oak Park is River Grove over there.
Okay.
So yeah, shout out Triton.
So how did you end up going down that road to the JUCO?
Well, to be honest, I wasn't the best student growing up. I didn't take school very seriously, and I wanted to keep playing baseball, so that was one of my only options at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And any particular reason why you chose Triton College? Because I've seen there's a few other guys in the league, in the area that I know they play down there right now.
Yeah, I know a few people actually, even in our league. Yeah. Well, first of all, they had a super cool new turf field, and that's what's kind of made me want to go there, to be honest. But yeah. So that was a good time, and then some of the craziest times at junior college baseball. Like we had this guy who's 30 years old playing it with 18-year-olds because there's no like time limit.
Wait.
He was 30 years old.
30 years old.
Yeah, shout out Sherpa if you're out there.
30
and
years
shout
old.
out Jim Philbin. He was 25-year-old. He served in the Army already, and then he ended up being our starting first baseman, which is one of the wildest stories.
Way.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, hold on. I did not know this. So explain to me what are the rules like for junior college?
So
baseball
there's really no like, I think division, and I could be wrong here, but for like division or NCAA baseball, there's like a time where once you're that old, you can't play unless you have like certain I don't know, like exemption or something like that. But there's no time limit. So this guy was 30 years old, like big jack looking dude, and he was playing with 18-year-olds. It was a really cool experience. So like just because he's got a bunch of life knowledge that we don't have, so he's kind of like our team dad, you could say.
Interesting. So wow. So there's no age limit. I know the JUCO is a little bit different. So you just kind of walk on to see if you can make the team. I mean, there's a little bit of recruiting going on.
Yeah, there's recruiting, but you can just walk on. But yes, most of the. Like I got like a scholarship or whatever, but I mean it's junior college, so it's not that expensive anyway. But
nowadays anything's expensive.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I just paid $4 for a cheeseburger from McDonald's today. So
we were just talking about one of the guys at work. He just came from DC, and he's like, "Dude, I went over there. Everything was like no less than $25 for just like a burger." I'm like, "That's crazy."
Yeah.
But okay, so you then and so for junior college, any championships at all?
We won the regional championship, I think both years, but then we lost in the next round, so we didn't get past this like sectionals, and then you go to like the World Series, but we didn't make it that far. But we did get a little hardware.
Yeah, because I know I saw a picture. Now, when I tried to look you up, I do my due diligence.
Yeah,
it was hard to find you. Besides one photo that I found where you're kind of like with a plaque with a couple of other players. That's probably the only photo I found.
Yeah, I'm off the grid like that.
I mean, not too far off the grid because I found that. But I mean, at least I was trying to find your college. I just wanted to see what you played and stuff like that. So, do you remember any of your stats from college?
I do a little bit. I didn't play much my sophomore year because I actually got hurt, and that's kind of why I stopped playing.
You got hurt? What happened?
It was something my labrum in my shoulder. I never got surgery on it, but it like partially tore it. And after that, I actually kind of like didn't want to play baseball ever again. To be like, I was like, man, I was burnt out. I was like, man, this is not fun anymore. And then that's when I started playing like men's league baseball, and it kind of made me find my love again for baseball.
Do you remember the exact moment that you did that you got that partial tear?
I don't think it was like one. I was just like from overuse, and it just happened over time, and I just didn't really, take care of it, and then it just got so bad that I was like, Did you ever? I've seen people who get partial tears, even full tears. You know,
But usually it stems from a lot of like maybe you're dislocating your shoulder. Did you ever pop your shoulder out?
I have. Actually, this just in the fall classic thing, I actually did like sliding into a base, like back into a base. I like jammed my shoulder, and I was like, man, it doesn't. But then somehow I was like, still, I don't know. Maybe I was just adrenaline or something, but I'm not sure.
Okay. So you did 2 years of that, and then you just kind of just stopped playing.
Yeah, I stopped playing for a couple years. I don't think I played for one summer, and then well, actually one of my good buddies, Andy Gaden. Shout out Andy Gaden. He got me into playing with the team called Nuevo Leon. It was a Petrowski Park team.
I did. So I saw those photos, and I was like, this guy plays for Nuevo Leon.
Yeah.
And it's
That's in Little Village.
That's the same Nuevo Leon that's now in.
I don't know. No, not.
It's not the same one.
Different teams. Yeah.
Different teams.
Yes.
Interesting.
Multiple Nuevo Leons.
Interesting. Did you win any? Now, was that your first men's baseball?
That was my first men's baseball league. We actually did win. We won 3 championships while I was playing with them. We had a really good team. So I want to, if I didn't end up playing with them, I probably wouldn't be playing right now. So big shout out to Nuevo Leon and Coach O, Coach Mora. Thank you guys.
Okay. I'm gonna do some shots fired here, but was it a really good team, or was it a really bad league?
It was a good team. I would say I would love to see them play in this league. It would be fun.
I gotta throw cheap shots at the other leagues.
You gotta keep it fun. It's all in good fun.
So when did you get back into it? What year was that? Do you know?
I would say 2019-ish.
2019, right before COVID.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you just go back as a pitcher only?
I started doing that, and then I started hitting and playing the field a little bit.
Okay.
I think our shortstop, Ryan Vega, he actually plays in our league. He's really good.
Ryan Vega.
He got hurt.
Is that Vega from who plays on the Brewers?
That's his brother too. That's Gunner.
Okay.
Yeah, but he like stopped showing. I don't know. He had like stuff going on, so they just had to throw me in at shortstop, and I hadn't played since I was like in 8th grade. And
you got a glove. Go stand over there.
Yeah, I didn't look smooth with it. I would just catch the ball and then throw it like a pitcher to first base because I'm not smooth like him. Shout out Ryan Vega.
And you play. So how long did you play for them? For how many? 2-3 years?
3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
And then what happened? Why did you leave them?
I just started playing closer to here on Sundays. I actually started playing the Blue Island League and in a couple other Sunday leagues like MSL and stuff like that.
Wait, you played in MSL too?
Yes, I played everywhere.
Wait, which MSL?
The Midwest Suburban League with like the team that Elite came from. And,
okay. Yeah, I only asked because there is another MSL league that I found.
Really?
Yeah, there's like Mid Suburban Baseball League, and then there's Midwest Suburban Baseball League.
Okay.
So I always got asked, hey, which one did you play at? So you left there. You started playing more other men's baseball league.
Yeah.
So what teams did you play for?
I played for the Chicago Aces, and that was in a different league. I've played for a lot of teams, to be honest. I played on probably like 10 different men's baseball leagues.
10?
Yeah. Or teams.
Teams.
Yeah.
That's a lot of teams.
Yeah, I got a lot of jerseys.
A lot of jerseys. I mean, that's not a bad thing. If you like, if you like to collect
I was playing
jerseys.
in multiple leagues at the same time, so it was like it became too much. So I was like, man, I can't be playing 5 days a week. I'm not as young as I used to be. My body was taking.
When's the last time you played in MSL?
I want to say, 2021. Our team actually got disbanded because of some shit that happened. Unfortunately.
Oh, let's open up that Pandora's box. See.
But we did win a championship.
See, I
and we got to play at.
Truth be told, I knew nothing of this. So
yeah.
But what happened? Why'd you guys get disbanded? What happened?
We were playing at this like little league park. It's called Wheeling, and
I think I've been there.
We got into like a argument with the team, and then some like parents from the what's it called, from like the little leagues got mad because we were swearing, and then like it got too far, and then we just got kicked off. They didn't want to lose the field because it was important to the league.
That makes sense.
And then our team kind of got disbanded and kicked out.
What caused the argument though?
I'm not sure, man. I really don't remember as much. I think I don't want to speculate here, but I think the drunk dad baseball dad was got in someone's face and it caused a big commotion. But yeah,
that's unfortunate. I mean, but it just goes. It scores the importance to watch your surroundings, and two, because I mean here in Blue Island we have some nice fields and we have access to some probably some of the better fields on the south side of Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest with you, because I mean, if you go to like Washington Park, I mean,
Yeah.
it's Washington Park.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to I guess that's Juarez League, right? The one that plays in Petrovsky.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to go play out there.
No.
Might just get shot.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
And probably the nicest field that probably see them play at is probably either Morton, which I think would league. I don't know who even plays at Morton, but one of them plays at Morton. And then, to be fair, the Juarez baseball field is pretty nice. The actual one at the high school. So, but other than that, I mean, here we have a Zynga, so we actually get to play stadium games, which everybody at Meth is not really besides MSL.
Yeah.
And you know, that's the one thing, you got to take care of the fields. You got to take care of the fields. You got to watch what you do and what you say.
Yeah, because it's an asset to the league to have the field, so you don't want to mess that up because then you're screwed.
I mean, I always tell people, never be bigger than the league, right?
Mm-hmm.
Always think about whatever you do, your actions is going to affect not just you, but your team.
Yep.
And ultimately the league.
Yeah.
And you know, at the end of the day, you're probably gonna be the one that loses.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you can't really win in that situation.
So the team got disbanded, and is that the kind of was the end?
Yeah, that was the end of that. I think they branched off into another team. I'm not really sure with that, but
did you enjoy playing out there?
Yeah, it was fun. It was just so far. I had to drive like an hour to every game, both ways. Like, man, that was a lot. But it was cool. I got to win a championship on the field, the Schaumburg Boomers field.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I got pitched the last 3 innings of the game 1 over there.
Did you got a ring?
We actually beat Elite. I actually don't have my ring.
Someone
on my team still has. Mike Martin has my ring.
Wow.
I know you're probably listening.
I was about to say, like,
I'm gonna scoop
you
it up
won a
pretty soon,
ring
though.
and you didn't bring the ring. So wait, hold on. Did I hear you say you actually beat Elite? That's who you beat for the championship?
They're a pretty good squad out.
Is Elite in the chat? I mean, Elite usually is watching us. So
they're probably watching somewhere. That was a long time
Elite!
ago.
It does say Elite is in the building. So
Oh shit!
Oh,
so well, I'm looking forward to some rematches this year.
So you closed out the game. How was that? How was that series versus them over there in MSL?
It was good. We had a really talented team. So did they. They beat us during the regular season a couple times, and then we won the first game. It was pretty close. I would say a couple runs until like the last couple innings we kind of added on. But no, it was really cool just getting to play on a field like that for a championship. It's
You guys do over there, it's best of 3, right?
It was best of 3. I think we won 2-0.
2-0. Oh, so you just get straight just 2-0 and that's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was that team? Was it comprised of a lot of college ball players? What's the makeup like there?
There's some college players, like mostly ex-college, and then even Julio Medina. Shout out Julio if you're watching. I think he played a little professional baseball, and also I think Dave Arnold. He's on the Brewers, I think, he was on the Nationals in this, but I think he played a little semi-pro ball himself.
I'm trying to think of who he is. He played on the Nationals?
Yeah, he was on all my teams. He was on the Nuevo Leon team, the Aces, and the Wildcats. Shout out DA.
Oh, now wait. Now I guess okay. I take it back. Yes, he was on the Nationals at some point. This is before me. I think
he played with them in the tournament. He was on the Brewers.
Yes, he was on the Brewers previous. That's when I met him. He was on the Brewers.
Yeah.
To me, he's a Brewer. I'm always I guess because that's how I met him. So to me, I see him like he's a Brewer.
Yeah,
he's a great guy.
Great guy.
So,
funny guy.
Okay, yeah. So okay, that's cool. Now, how did you end up in Blue Island?
I played for the Cubs. My first year, that was last year, so this is my second year.
Oh, you played on the Cubs?
Yeah. I did play on the Cubs. Yeah.
I mean, nothing against the Cubs.
Yeah.
You know, I thought you guys were pretty good, but
yeah,
you know,
it was a fun time. I'm a Cubs fan, so I like the free jerseys.
Damn.
Look nice. The pinstripes were cool.
Damn sad. You know what? Stream is over. That's enough. This is a White Sox household. All right.
Oh man.
All right. No,
I'm not even gonna say anything about that right now.
So you ended up on the Cubs. Who brought you on the Cubs?
Timo. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so last year, I did meet you guys last. I did see a couple of your games, at least in the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
How was that dynamic on that team last year?
It was kind of, I want to say.
Actually, that wasn't even last year. That was 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
That was 2 years ago.
Then I maybe took a year off and then played again this year. I'm not sure, to be honest. But
yeah, that was 2023. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't even remember what I had for dinner yesterday, so it's all right.
So, I mean, how were the guys?
No, they're cool guys. Sometimes they're a little like chippy, like too chippy, and I was like, it's not really that important, you know. It is like, but once it gets to a certain point, it's like we're just having fun out here. We're trying to have fun. Take nothing personal, you know.
And now, I know that as far as I know, because I came across, I think when I met the Cubs were playing against, if I'm not mistaken, it was either the Orioles or Rodeo or even San Jose, one of them three.
Uh-huh.
I know it was one of them three. The next time I saw you guys, it was at the stadium game, which I didn't know this. That was basically the last time that the Cubs were around, because after that
Yeah, we got into like a fight or something during the stadium game.
Yeah,
that was
all I know.
That was not.
I don't remember anything. All I remember was just showing up, and and the Cubs were playing. You guys were playing. I think who were you guys playing?
I think we're playing the Expos.
The Expos, yeah, and then that's all.
Yeah, I started that game, and I think I walked like the first 6 guys of the game.
What?
Yeah, something crazy like that. And then I got in a zone. I kind of cruised through like 6 or 7 innings, and I think I had like 12 or 13 strikeouts. But the first inning looked bad, like terrible. Bro.
I mean, walking 6 straight dudes, I might have been all right. Let's go have a talk, bro. I mean,
yeah, that's just a normal Sunday for me, I guess.
So you see there, and then what happened? How did the scuffle? How did that fight? I mean, what actually happened? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know nothing of it.
I really don't know exactly what happened. I guess one guy like, I don't know, like pushed some guy, and then it came like, not like no punches were thrown. I don't think. I'm not sure, but it was like a.
What do you mean? You were there.
I was in the moment, but there was like the benches cleared and shit, so I got a little serious.
But but what caused it, man? And no, I mean,
I'm not trying to fight.
You got all your people in here. I mean, who we gonna get mad? You're gonna get nobody mad here.
Nah, and then we get mad in baseball. Yeah, there is actually.
So do you know what caused it or what?
I really don't know, to be honest.
Wiggins, are you in here, Courtney? Courtney, if you're in here, Courtney, we want to know. We want to know why this happened, because
yeah, if you guys remember, drop it in the chat.
Okay, so that happens. I know the team got disbanded. I think there was some type of fee, right? There's a penalties for doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
And ultimately, I believe, from my understanding, is that the team didn't want to pay it.
Yeah, I wasn't really involved in all the schematics behind it. I was just, I was just there, kind of.
What happens after the team gets the money? At least what happens to you?
To me, I don't know. I end up playing for another team somewhere. I don't know. I get picked up off waivers or something, like fantasy football.
Where'd you get picked up to go play at?
I don't even know. I would say I ended up playing for the next year or that year after that, just for the Bandits.
So how'd you end up on the Bandits?
I know a bunch of people that are on the team.
Who do you know on the team?
I know Doug. I knew Doug from like playing softball. He's the coach. I knew Mike, who's actually no longer on the Bandits.
Okay.
I knew. It's like I actually friends that hang out with all the time, like Mikey Elrod, Zach Fischel, Torta. I know you know about Torta a little bit. He's probably saying some stuff in the chat here. The big Tort.
So you end up on there, and now last year was that the first year for the Bandits?
Yes.
Or did they play somewhere else?
It was our first year, so I think we actually did pretty decent for being a first year team in the league. So we kind of made our mark, and we're just trying to build on it for next year.
Okay. Now, you guys lost some players at least this year. How many players did you guys lose? Where do you guys stand as a team?
I think
right
we
now?
lost we lost one player. He's a good player. Mike Fuentes is a good player. Obviously, you know that. Yeah. Everyone knows that. I would say other than that, we may have lost one or two other guys, but I think we're in a good space right now. Where'd
you guys end up end the season this year?
We lost to the Brewers. We ended up 12-6.
12-6. Okay.
Yeah. So I think it was a pretty good start to for a new team.
Yeah, I guess that's year new 2. 12-6.
Year 1.
No, technically wasn't. Was it year 1?
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, because the other year. So it's year 1, 12-6. That's not bad.
No, not bad.
That's not bad at all. And then you got 2025. You guys are coming back. Back to Blue Island.
Yeah.
What are you guys' expectations? What are you guys trying to achieve in 2025?
Championship or bust.
Championship or bust?
Yeah.
So if you guys lose, that's it?
The disappointment.
That's it. No more bandits. If you guys
No,
lose?
no. We'll be
Oh,
Bandits. Come
okay.
on. I'm on a 3-year deal right now.
3-year deal.
Yeah. Doug locked me down.
Okay.
Yeah, he pays me in Miller Lights.
Miller Lights, bro. You can't afford anything more than Miller Lights.
I mean, if it's Sunday, I might have a couple Modelo's or something.
I mean, damn. Like,
that's all.
All right, and so I actually got to see you guys in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the first time I actually interacted with you guys in the fall, and some of you guys got pretty chirpy with me. I don't know. I want to know why. Yeah,
who's chirping you?
I'm curious to know. I mean, I got one of the mans here on the team, so I want to know. And I know in here you got Doug's in here, so I mean, the chat and online, it seemed like you guys were a little bit upset as to the fact that I didn't film your guys' games.
Oh yeah, I mean that was not me. I don't know who it was. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm not gonna speak on that right now.
I think it was Torta. I think it was Torta on the cover.
It was probably Torta.
In a fake
He's
account.
He's a little rascal. He's a little rascal, that Torta.
He says, I'm trying to start some stuff here, but nah. So I saw you guys. You guys, how was that? What did you? First of all, let's take a step back.
Okay.
What did you guys think of the tournament?
I personally thought it was great. I almost had as much fun just in that couple weeks than I mean it was awesome, man. It was great. I was actually not even gonna play, and Doug texted me like a week before, and he's like, "Do you want to play?" I was like, "Sure, I guess," because I try to like take it easy and like let my body rest. But then once I got out there, I was like, "All right, here we go. Let's roll."
I mean, to be honest, it's like it was what was it? 3 weeks? 3 extra weeks?
It was 3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, 3 extra weeks, and after that, I mean, you don't have no more baseball for a few months.
Yeah. So it was definitely worth it, and I had a blast, man. That was one of the funnest times I had playing baseball. I played forever.
What teams did you guys face?
I forget the team.
Just played Pileros, which I know that he's Miggy's in here. It's one of the, I believe he's the coach to the Blue Island Pileros. And then did you guys play the Nats?
We did play the Nats.
Or the version of the Nats.
The version, but it was the Nationals.
Yeah, and then was that it?
And then we played the next game. We played the team that we ended up playing in the playoffs. Elite, yes.
You guys played the, I don't know where that Elite team is from. I think they're from Lakefront.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, so you guys played them. You guys made the playoffs. You guys basically played them back to back, 2 or 3 games, right?
We did 2 games in a row.
2 games in a row against them?
Yeah, on the same day.
Into the playoffs.
So it was like the second week. It was like we played the final 3rd game, and then we played them again in the playoffs later that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you guys think about them?
They're young.
What did you guys think about the game? Because I know that they came back against you guys.
The playoff game was crazy, dude.
Yeah, like
I pitched. I think I threw 158 pitches or something crazy like that.
How many?
158. And it's
Damn,
cold.
Doug,
it was cold as hell and windy
Doug,
out.
you got no more pitchers? This is all you got is Matt. That's it.
Shit, I'm a horse, baby. You got to ride it.
So okay, so you threw that many pitches, and then
I had probably like 12 strikeouts. Got out of a couple bases loaded, no out jams. It was a crazy game, and then we were down.
But you guys were up to begin with.
We were up,
and then you guys let them come.
We let them come back, and then so we got on time limit, so we played 8 innings. We were down 11-9, and I came up and I tied it up to 11-11 in the 7th inning. And then we gave up more runs, went down by 3, or no, went down by 2 again. And then I came up in the bottom of the 8th, so basically the bottom of the 9th because we're on time limit, with 2 outs. And I hit a 3-run homer to like walk off homer. It was one of the most incredible moments I've had playing baseball.
How did that feel?
Dude, I lost. I was out of my mind. Like I literally blacked out. I was just screaming, like going crazy, man. I swear.
There was actually quite a few walk-off home runs during that fall ball. Mike himself, I think he hit one, and then one of the guys on Michoacan hit one on us.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the one you had the video of, right? That you videoing that game.
Yes, I believe so. I believe it's somewhere. I mean, I was live streaming it, so it's somewhere on Facebook.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you're the other team, it's surreal. Just know that just that one. That's it.
Yeah.
That was it.
And I'm surprised that I didn't get walked after I just tied it in the inning before. I was like, they're gonna pitch to me again, and then it was 2-0. I saw the fastball like right here, and my eyes just lit up, and I whacked it. And as soon as I hit it, I was like, that's gone. There's some guy in the first base, Evan. Shout out Evan. He just goes, yo, get the fuck out of here. And I go, dude, I might have just did it. And also, it was 2 outs, and Evan from our team, he's probably one of the better hitters on our team. It was a 3-2 count, and he must have fouled off like 8 pitches and then walked on like a 15 pitch at bat. And I was like, oh, here we go. It's my time. And it happened. I was just hoping to like not end the game, but it was one of the most surreal moments.
That's what's up.
Yep.
You guys went into the next round, and you guys who did you guys face the next round after that?
We faced the Indians.
The Indians.
Yes.
Talk to me about that series.
Well, we went ahead. We kind of made some errors, kicked the ball around a little bit. We kind of blew the game, to be honest, a little bit. But no, they had a good team. It's kind of sucked because I was really looking forward to playing the championship, but it didn't work out that way. But it was a blast in that tournament, man. It was a great thing.
What'd you think about Michoacan winning the tournament?
The pitcher they had in the championship game was throwing absolute gas, dude. I'm not even joking. I was like, shh. Yeah.
If you guys would have faced them, what do you guys think? How do you guys think How do you think you guys would have matched up against them?
I think we might have struggled to score runs off that guy, but I think I was going to pitch the game 2 or the championship game because we kind of saved me for the championship, and then obviously that didn't work out as good as we thought it would because we didn't make it. But I think it would have been all right. We could have hang around then. Who knows what could happen in a championship game? It's
true. Baseball was very unpredictable, but I mean that guy. I agree. I mean, to be honest, they have 2 guys. They can throw gas like that, and
I saw the first guy too. He was nasty too.
Yeah, they were like both dudes were just like. I mean, on the Southsiders side of things, I think Mike was probably the best hitter we had, during that series, and I mean, we weren't really doing much against either of the dudes, because I think we faced one of the dudes in the beginning of the tournament, and then we faced the other dude in the playoffs. Like those dudes were, crazy. But shout out to them for winning it. They.
Oh yeah.
It's not like it wasn't like it was easy competition. I think every team that was out there was definitely in it to win it.
Yeah. And
I mean, I never went. Did you attend or did you ever go to the Spring Classic earlier this year?
I have not, but I know Michael Shellhorn. He was telling me about it, and it seems like another cool thing.
Yeah. So I don't know. I've never went to those. I went to the championship game.
Yeah.
That's about it. But I know that this one, it almost gave me like flashbacks to like the regular season playoffs. I mean, every team took it serious. Every single game was serious, which was nice to see because a lot of teams just kind of blow it off. What do you think that is?
I mean, blow it off.
Yeah, like when the fall ball comes around, a lot of teams just kind of blow it off and just chuck it.
Oh, it's just fall ball, whatever. Yeah, I don't know why that is. Like for me, like at first that's how I was. I was like, oh, it's fall ball, doesn't matter. But once I was there, it's go time. If you're playing, you might as well try to win. Yeah,
you think it has something to do with it being considered a tournament versus just fall ball?
A little bit. Yeah, I think that's what actually made it. Like if we're just playing no playoffs, like not tournament style, I think it would mean less or something like that. But yeah, I would say
because I know when I'm speaking to Mike, because I'm friends with Mike. And he, we're going back and forth. Are we gonna do fall ball? Or is it gonna be a tournament? And ultimately, he made the decision he was gonna go with the tournament route, calling it a tournament. But it's really no different in fall ball.
No,
because I recall last year's fall ball. It was the same thing, same amount of games, same bracket play, but it seemed like everyone was just kind of just, like you said, just taking it. It's just fall ball. But this year was different. And I think it's probably helped with the success of that tournament. The fact that everyone did take it serious, every single team. No team was like, nah, it's just that. So that's pretty nice. Do you guys have any a rival team during the season?
I would
quote unquote.
I would say maybe you guys, maybe Southsiders a little bit.
The Southsiders of all teams.
I don't know.
What? Why is that? Why do you say that Southsiders?
I don't know. Maybe now it'll be a rivalry because I don't know. Mike kind of like leaving our team and going to you guys a little bit. No disrespect, Mike. I got a lot of respect for Mike. No hard feelings, just baseball. But I can't wait to play against you guys.
I mean, some of the other guys on the team, I disagree though, because I've seen them get a little bit heated against Mike.
Yeah, I mean that was not me though, so that's on them. Oh, you got to take it up with them, not me.
So you'd say that the Southsiders, why do you think, just because of Mike, or?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. And I think I wasn't actually playing yet, but you guys played in the stadium game, I think, against each other at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe that has something to do with it. I would say the Brewers last season, we kind of got into a little fun beef against them in our playoff game and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's just baseball. If you take, on the field is one thing. If you take like stuff like that and like let it ruin your relationships with people, that's not what it's about,
Unfortunately, some people do though.
I know it will happen.
And I can say that there's people who just like can't leave it on the field and then that's it.
Yeah.
Or just take things too personal. I mean, I think part of the competitiveness for playing baseball or any sport for that matter, if you play a sport, is that element of trash talk. There's obviously, I think there's a fine line, right? You can trash talk without being disrespectful.
Yeah.
Right? Because then once you get disrespectful, then
you cross the line.
You cross the line. Now people want to fight you.
Yeah.
Like no. But because would you want to go to a game where it's just eerily quiet?
No, it sounds like you're at a church or something. You're at a funeral.
Yeah, you're.
No, I play with a lot of passion and fire, and I will talk a little shit too. I will. I won't. I'm not too afraid to admit it.
What do you say? What do you say when you're on the field?
I don't know. I'll talk a little shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like someone throws me a fucking weak fastball, I'll be like, get that weak shit out here. You know what I'm saying? After I hit a nuke off someone. But at the end of the day, I'll take my time around the bases. I'll have fun with it. It's baseball. It should be fun.
Do you ever talk shit from the mound?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. What do you say?
If I strike out and end the inning, I'll fucking I'll get fucking suitcase, be like, you guys can't touch me, bro. You can't touch me. And but this is how I am. If I didn't play like that, I don't think I would be as good because I kind of have to play with a chip on my shoulder a little bit.
Why?
I don't know, bro. I've always been a really competitive person. Just a little bit.
Is it just?
But I've never really singled anyone out and made it too personal.
No. I think I saw you. I was there for that game against the Southsiders, but I mean, you said
I wasn't even playing. Yeah.
You weren't playing there, but I never seen them get out of. At least your team.
No, yeah.
Get crazy. Probably one of the most respectable guys and teams in the league. Not nothing against any other teams. I think every team is pretty good.
Yeah.
But so talk a little bit of trash. Any teams get really upset at the fact you talk trash to them this year?
I'm not sure, but in this fall classic, I did get hit 6 times. So that maybe it's from me talking trash and pimping not picking home runs, but doing the tatis around third base and shit like that. Probably did get me drilled a couple times.
See what happened to Tatis? What happened to him? He just got swept.
Yeah, I guess so.
Resemblance of the Bandits.
I mean, if you're comparing me to the Tatis, I'm okay with that. I'll take it.
Let's see, because I don't know how the comments work here.
Yeah.
At least on Facebook, they kind of just go away. That would hurt the hell out of me if I didn't read them, and every once in a while I could never go back to them.
Yeah.
Until after the stream. So
okay.
We got 13 viewers right now. Let's see. Thank you everyone who's tuning in up until now. Let's see what it says. So Zach says Matt for president. Mickey Elrod says Matt Owens is so hot. Who is that?
Mikey Elrod? That's my boy. Mikey the L Train Elrod. He looks like he looks like Kenny Powers from the TV show Eastbound and Down. He's a hoot.
And then you got Basil. See, they're just trolling each other. Whoever this Basil is don't worry. Is that guy's name really Basil? It's don't worry about my name. Evan says MVP. You're saying you should be the MVP. Well, why is that?
I think there's some chatter about that a little bit. It's up for debate. Obviously Mike won. I would say I wouldn't say for the tournament, that is. I don't know if I would say if he didn't deserve it. I think I deserved it, to be honest with you. No offense, Mike.
All right, well let's talk this out. Let's talk it out. I don't have the stats here, so it's not like I can just pull them up and let's compare the stats here.
Yeah.
But that being said, make your case. make your case right now on the camera on
Okay.
live. Why do you think you should have been the MVP? And
Okay. I'll go game by game. First game, I ate a home run to end the game, like slaughter roll. So that's first game of the thing. I pitched both games the first day. I hit another home run in the second game, and then what happened the day we were talking about with the double home run to tie it and to walk it off. And I don't know. I felt like I might have deserved it, but it's all fun. It's all good. Mike deserved it too. I'll say that.
So you had total. How many home runs did you have during?
I had 4 home runs.
4 home runs.
Yeah.
How many innings pitched did you have?
I had about 15-ish or something like that.
15 innings.
Or 16. I had like 25 strikeouts in 15 innings. I would say. I think something around there.
Okay. And I don't know that. I mean, I could probably pull up his stats. No, actually, I don't think. No.
Jamie, can you pull it up? I'm just kidding.
Somebody pull up the stats. Somebody pull up Mike Fuentes' stats in the chat, and so we can compare. I mean, those are good numbers. Those are definitely good numbers. I know Mike had I think just as many home runs.
Yeah, I think he might have had one less or maybe, but I mean, yeah. I mean, let's go, Ben. You're in the chat, guys. Pull up the stats.
Yeah, pull up the stats. Somebody go.
But
find them.
honestly, I got no hard feelings about that. Mike's a good dude. I've been friends with him for a while, but
I mean, your teammates said thought otherwise. Your teammates were kind of a little bit upset that you didn't win it. Which I think.
I mean, I was a little upset at the time. But it is what it is. It's just.
I mean, at least to see the things that your teammates support you.
Yeah.
And they when they see you play that they wish that that you should have earned that, and I mean you did. You were in the running, and I know. I'm a believer in second place is just first to lose.
Yeah. Hey, if you're not first, you're last.
If you're not first, you're last. Yeah.
Shout out Ricky Bobby.
So I'm with it. But it's nice to see that they were on board with you, that they support you, that you should have won that. And I think most of them made a good case for you to have won it.
Yeah, it's cool that people support you like that.
But I think I don't run the tournament. I think the league MVP is ran different.
Yeah.
Than that tournament.
And there also might have been the aspect of like pool play versus the whole tournament, and like what really was the thing for, which is kind of.
So hear me out, and then you can tell me what you think.
Okay.
So, right, I know right now, up until now, at least in the for the league regular season, the way that MVP is worked out is every team puts forward their MVP, and then the coaches vote on who the MVP should be, and then that person is labeled as the MVP. Tournament wise, excuse me, that one was a little bit different. I think that I don't know how that one was handed out because I wasn't even in a part of that decision or anything at all, because that's all Mike Shellhorn's baby.
Yep.
But if I were to give him some advice, is that for future is don't give out a tournament MVP. Give it to the MVP of the championship team.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't have a championship MVP as well.
No, they did not.
Oh, they did not.
I don't think they. Well, you know what? No, I take it back. They did. They had the one pitcher who was
the one guy who
won. But I think that's in the tournament sense. I think that's the only thing you should do.
Yeah.
Because one, it's just a few games, and then now you're contradicting, a guy being the MVP for the, I guess, pool play, because he or she may not make it to the tournament, to the championship.
Yeah.
And then
so it kind of becomes like gray area.
So I think you just remove it. Because then you have no questions. Because then at that point, neither you nor him win it.
Exactly.
Because neither.
None of us won. None of us won shit. Yeah.
I definitely do think that the guy who won it, at least in the championship team, was very well.
Oh
deserved.
Yeah, he was. I was watching him, bro. He was mowing him down.
So shout outs to him.
Yeah.
I don't know do you know? I don't think he normally plays on Michoacán. I think he plays.
I'm not sure.
You don't know. He plays. I think he plays on another team. We'll see. I think we're gonna see him in Blue Island.
Yeah. I hope I don't see it.
Shout outs to whatever team has them or picks them up. Yeah. So, but that's pretty cool. But let's see what else these comments say besides that after the MVP. So it's the best baseball player I've ever played with. That's Nathaniel Cordova. Who's that?
Nate Cordova.
Yeah.
Yeah. I grew up. I actually played on the Oak Forest Blue Demons with me growing up.
Okay.
And then he's also on the Bandits too. Yeah. So shout out Nate.
And then Mickey says, Matt, who is your favorite teammate?
I would say my favorite teammate. Mick, you're up there. I'll give you that. I'll probably say Dave Arnold, DA, my favorite teammate of all time.
Okay.
I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But
let's see here. Do you have a pregame routine?
Oh, I do have a pregame routine. I drink 2 energy drinks from Ricky Rockets. It's called Rocket Fuel, unleaded, and I chew a whole pack of Big Red. Actually,
that's I'm flabbergasted, guys.
Yeah. No, literally at the end of the season, it was taking a toll on me, like my health. I was maybe died if the season went on any longer.
Dude,
too much caffeine, bro.
Yeah, 2. I think the last time I drank 2 back to back, I felt my heart just wanted to just pop out of my chest.
I'm also very superstitious, so if I like go out the Saturday before and I play good, I have to do it again. So during the tournament, it kind of got something like that. Like I was like, I can't stop now because I did good and this is what I did last time. So yeah, it took a little toll on me.
You're just committed to it.
Yeah, I'm not superstitious. I'm just a little stitious.
Let's see here. Daniel says, "Let's fucking go." So he did. Then your boy Nate does say, "Hey, Oak Forest Blue Demons represents." Zach Fischel says, "Matt, what's?" He's also asking about the pregame routine. Doug says Juco ball is a whole different world, which it is. You just mentioned it right there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean that makes me so sad, man. If I get good enough, I can go play Juco ball.
Shit, I might have 1 year eligibility. I might wait till I'm 40 and play.
And then you say couldn't beat MVCC though. Who's MVCC?
Moraine Valley Community College. We lost to him in college. Who said that?
That was your coach, Doug.
Oh, Doug?
Yeah.
Oh, Doug, come on.
Yeah, he's just.
Why are you throwing shade?
Yeah, he's throwing shade.
Why are you looking up the fucking college game scores, bro?
Let's see here. Quincy Jones says that's my dog. You know Quincy? Quincy Adams?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Or Quincy Jones, I should say. And then C's for Life, Elite is in the building. So our guys from Elite are in here. And then again, Miguel from Pileros is in here too. So he says, shout out to us. Shout out back, guys. We hope to see you guys next season. I know you guys are starting your winter workouts, so might just stop by, just check you guys out.
Yeah, might stop by too, do some scouting, see what's going on. Advanced scouting.
Then you got somebody. So they said Bandits in the chat, and so they are looking up the stats.
Okay, all right. This is not my doing. You guys are doing it for me.
Let's see here. Let's see. Walk off MVP. Midlothian Bluebies. What are those, Bradley?
Oh, the Midlothian Bluebies is a powerhouse in the Midlothian softball world. Is
that 16 inch or 14?
That's 12 inch.
12 inch at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we're an absolute powerhouse. And shout out to Flannery's Pub on 147th and I want to say Pulaski. Good sports bar. Check it out.
And you're about to send people in the middle of nowhere. you gotta think about that for too long.
Yeah, no. But
we don't do that's not endorsed by me. That's endorsed by him.
My endorsement.
But as you can see, the man is not doing a pretty good job. So I would pull that endorsement back. I'm just messing with you. Yeah. See here, Matt hit his on an adult field.
That is true. All my home runs were not at Hart Park. I will say that they're at the field in Crestwood.
They were at Crestwood. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you got.
I think one of them just landed right now.
Nick Chubb. Stop. Who's Nick Chubb?
Nick Chubb is the running back for the Browns. I think. I don't know why you're talking about Nick Chubb. Did he score a touchdown or something?
I don't know. He says, Doug, why are we starting with Chubb? And then Evan from the Expos is in here, I think. Marcos Del Rio is also in the chat. And then I think that's Torta in here. Matt should have won the fall ball tournament MVP. See, there you go, Torta. See?
Yeah,
I think
Torre would do the job for you.
Says 4 homers in
he's
2 games. Let's see here. And then, I think here they are. These are your stats, I think.
Okay.
So you had a 462 average with 4 home runs, 11 RBIs, and 13 runs scored. Does that sound about right for you?
Yeah. Slugging percentage, on base percentage probably up there too because I got hit like 6 times, and I actually have I had the worst bruises on my leg, like they're both right here. I have a picture of them, but I'm not gonna make people. We got kids watching stuff.
Yeah, let's not get me banned on an episode, and again the first episode of the YouTube channel, you know. And it says, Matt, do you think there's any free agents the team should sign?
I would say Juan Soto if you want to come to the Bandits. I think Doug has enough money to make that happen.
Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Yeah, Juan Soto. No, I'm just saying. I don't know. I think we'll do some recruiting.
Who are you guys gonna try to target? I mean, there's plenty of fish out there right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I know a couple guys. They're not playing in the league, but I've been making a couple calls.
Making calls.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Nothing better than to hear you guys are making some money moves in the offseason.
Oh yeah, so. It's always money moves, baby.
And it says Evan says I was saying the Expos were your guys' biggest rival during the summer season. They'd say.
Yeah. I don't know. I would say that too.
How many games did you attend? Now you're making me question how many games you actually came to.
I didn't make it like for the first half of the season. I was barely there. A couple times I woke up a little late if I had a couple of pops the night before. Didn't make it. Doug was pissed at me. And it got to a point where I just had to make every game for the last like 8 games.
You're that guy.
I was scaring Doug for a little bit.
That guy. No, that's not good, man.
It's not good. I'll work on that next year, Doug.
It says Torta says we should sign Basil Weber.
Basil Weber, new relief pitcher for the Bandits. Officially, you heard it here first.
And then Torta says co-manager of the year. He's saying he's co-manager of the year.
I mean, yeah, sure. Did they give that out? Is that an award, Torta? No, I don't think it is.
That's self-awarded.
Okay.
That's self-awarded.
Hey,
if
I'll give it to him.
If you didn't make the championship, you're not manager of the year.
That makes sense.
And I will die on that hill, Torta. Oh, that's pretty cool. So I think those are all the comments we have at the moment. But anything you want to chat about?
Not in particular. I mean, I had a great time talking right now. I just want to say, go Bandits, God bless America, and we're gonna make some noise next year.
I mean, you guys might have just the first round exit.
We'll see. we got to start gambling lines for our league.
Gambling lines.
Yeah.
Like
someone sets it that is not affiliated with the league.
That's not like some Washington Park.
I got some
shit.
parlays. I'll cook up some parlays.
That sounds like Washington Park type of games where you're just like betting on is that a strike or a ball, and you put $100 side bet on. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
It says we got Marcos who says might have to come over there and fight him. But here's a question for you.
I think that's the dude that I hit both the home runs.
Yes,
off.
yes. Yeah, he's the guy from Elite.
No hard
I know
feelings,
that much.
bro. Hey, you're welcome to come to the Bands too. We need you.
Now,
Sly.
I posted like a little poll up there in the on the Blue Island page the other day about who do you want to see here on the podcast before my season ends this year. Who do you want to see up here?
I think I said Derek Taylor. Derek
DT?
Yeah, he's my boy. I've known him for a while.
Well, I mean, I like DT. DT's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Why do you nominate DT to come up here?
I feel like he is. He lives and breathes baseball. I think it would be perfect. And I don't know. I've known him for a while. I'd like to see what he'd say.
Okay. All right. Well, shout out to DT. He's my guy. So I just, to me, when I look at him, that's like, I mean, he's got the physique of a baseball player. Like, to be fair, you know. People, I almost wanted to make him the poster child to Blue Island, if anything.
Yeah, I mean, he's got that. He's got that build.
Yeah, I kid you not. Every time it's like, well,
although he's got to stop shopping at Baby Gap. He's got to get some bigger T-shirts. Hey D, if you're listening, don't beat me up. Don't beat me up.
I'm gonna clip that and I'm gonna send it to this man as soon as we're done with this.
Oh man, yeah. Also, he hit a home run off me in the Nationals game in the Fall Classic.
Oh,
I
did
was
he?
like, oh man, it's got to be him.
Damn.
Yeah, he pieced that. It probably broke the window in left field or something like that, bro.
Dude, I love DT's walk when he hits a home run
Oh my
because
god,
it's just like, blah, and then he just like he just trots around the bases. Does he like almost like no emotion? I'm like, bro, you just hit a home run out there, bro. But okay. Let's see here. Who's got somebody says best moment in the tournament for you. Yeah, what was the best moment for you in the tournament? I think you mentioned it.
Oh, it has to be the double home run, like the home run, the tie in the 7th, and then the walk off in the 8th had to be the best, man. I literally lost consciousness. I was just screaming, like I was like, this is my shit, going around the bases, fucking Gronk spiked my helmet. It was awesome. I apologized because I didn't want to like show anyone up, but like in that moment, if you're not excited about it, you must not really care. Like,
Damn.
it's all about it.
Elise says you pick another moment, bro. Stop living in that moment.
Oh, I'll show you another moment next year if you want to be like that.
Do you have an was that your first walk off home run ever?
Period? Yeah, it was. That's one I crossed off. I threw a no hitter in a men's league a while ago, but this was probably better than that, to be honest.
Wait, you threw a no hitter?
Yeah.
Where?
I threw it for the Chicago Aces. It was in Bensonville. But the weird part is that no one else knew that I threw no hitter, so I like threw my glove up and I was like, "Yeah, let's go." And then no one else knew. And then after people knew, but it was really awkward for a couple of minutes. I was like making a fool out of myself.
Why do you think the walk off home run was better than that?
The no hitter?
Yeah,
I don't know because
I think the no hitter is harder to do.
Yeah,
especially
but it was
in
like
men's league.
it was the fact that I did like twice. It was probably like in the same game. But I'm used to like being better at pitching, and like the hitting stuff is kind of new to me, being a good hitter.
Yeah, but I mean, just think about a no hitter. Like, one, you're playing men's league, right? This isn't anything can happen in men's league. That's just to be honest with you, right? I think that's harder to do.
I would say so.
Just go 8-9 innings,
Yeah,
without nobody getting a hit on you, and
I would say it is probably harder, but I don't know, something about walking around the bases after you just like shotgun around after you just ended. It's like I've never felt like that before.
Have you gotten close to having a no hitter here in Blue Island?
I've had a couple games where I gave up like 2 hits. I think I had a couple games before where I struck out like 14 people and like a lot of strikeout. I feel like sometimes that's even cooler too. I feel like you have a game that has like a crazy amount of strikeouts because like there's been games where the game I threw the no hitter wasn't even one of the best game that I pitched. Like there was this other game for the Aces. I gave up 1 hit and I struck out like 15 people. It was against this team called the Expos, who actually had a guy who plays AAA baseball right now, Joey Marciano.
Okay,
he was on the team, and he was playing in men's league and he was throwing 99. Like in men's leagues, I was like, man, what are you doing here, man? But,
so you'd be surprised that I've seen guys, at least here in Blue Island, and I'm sure you've seen them too. There's some guys that are like used to play actual pro, not just like minor league.
Yeah.
Who it kind of like came and gone. And that the first time I saw that was like, nah, that's not.
Yeah.
I'll call cap on that, and then I actually look them up. I'm like, oh no,
yeah. It's not a good feeling when you're a little hungover in a 10 a.m. game, and then you got a guy pumping 99 right on the black, bro. Yep. It's not a good feeling.
I heard that the guy from Elite was a pro player. Did you hear that?
What guy?
One of the guys one of their pitchers on Elite was a pro player.
I know I haven't heard about that, but I wouldn't doubt it.
I know them. I know Indians had some semi-pro players as well. So I mean, there's some good competition, and I think right now in the league, I know some of the teams do have some semi-pro players or pro players right now. So it's
I love it. It's very competitive, and actually, the league has gotten even just from the 2 years I played it. I see improvements all the time. Like the stuff that you guys did for the All-Star game and the Home Run Derby was super cool. The fact that you give out awards and like that, it's pretty cool. I think it's up on the ups for sure.
What's your favorite part about favorite thing? If you can pinpoint one thing, what's your favorite thing about Blue Island?
I will say, it seems like it's like I like the fact that they give out awards and they do like we play games at the Crestwood Stadium, like the Thunderbolts, and I just think I think the league is on the ups and pretty quick, so it should be interesting.
Now, this is more of a military question. In the army, they used to ask us not just for the pros and cons, but like we want to know if you could improve something, if you can change something, what would you want to change?
I
why?
would say maybe every team gets one game that gets recorded. Like if we recorded I don't know if they do that already. Like if we record the stadium game, I think that would be pretty cool. Like on a stream or something like that. I would something I would look into doing. Which I know that's probably right up your alley.
Actually, so truth be told, so that's something you guys as a team do.
All right, so Doug, you got to buy a nice camera so you can record the game.
Yeah, so check this out. So, and it just it helps to kind of clear out what exactly it is because not everybody knows this. So, I try to stream some of the games, but it's hard.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy.
It's not easy. I'm one man, right? So I can't do that. So it's mostly if I stream a game. This was during the football. That was actually probably the first time I streamed some games. And I kind of streamed them based on if I was there or not.
Yeah.
If I was there, I got it. If I wasn't there, I didn't. But that's not to say that you can't, as a team, you can't. So I mean, whoever runs the Cal-Sag Bandits page. So if that's you, dog, I know as a as an advice from somebody who does marketing, even if I do marketing for the league or marketing for any type of business, you got to take ownership of your own team and your own marketing for your own team.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
You guys use Game Changer, correct?
Yes, sir.
So if you guys use Game Changer, you can get another phone, log it on, and then you can stream your game on that phone. It only the little bracket costs like $15. You buy it, put it behind, home plate, and there you go.
Yeah.
Put your phone there. Honestly, my phone got hit like 6, 7, 8 times.
Yeah.
Nothing ever happened to why? Because it's behind the cage. So the cage itself is taking the brunt of the hit. Your phone's never is. And then stream your own games because think about this. You guys do have fans. People, best believe it, even if those fans are just your family, but you just do have fans.
Oh, they're fans, yeah.
Yeah, and they can't always make it to the games, right? And sometimes some of your fans don't even know you even play.
Yeah, that's true.
Get on there. So, Doug, get yourself a phone, another extra phone, or even get a camera. You can't get cameras for that.
That might be a Torta job to be our little, to be our video social media guy too. He's the co-manager of the year, and he's got to be the video guy too now.
There you go.
So that's another thing on your plate for you, Torta.
Yeah, just come talk to me. I can help you. I can walk you through how to set it up. And then after that, live stream your games.
Yeah.
Live stream your games to not only you can live stream to Game Changer, but live stream them to the Facebook page. Best believe you'll see growth like that. Because people like to see that stuff.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of what you've been doing with like all those videos that you made for playoffs and just all the graphics that you make. That's that's really cool.
So thank you for that. And so yeah, get on that, guys. And that goes for any team that's in here that's not the Bandits. Social media is big right now.
Yeah.
And if you want to grow your team, if you actually even want to garner player interest, you have to be big on social media because if I was a player, even if I'm not a pro player, right, it feels good to get your picture taken, right? To have a nice photo of you and to put out there, because if you're the pitcher, when do you ever have a time to get a camera and take your own pictures of your pitching? You don't.
Yeah.
So when you got somebody else doing that for you, it feels good. It motivates you to do even better. Sometimes the first time, from what I've noticed, first time I come around on a team, they get nervous. But then once I come around the team more often to take photos for them, then they ease up, and then that's when they start to be themselves. They play their game, and then you can tell in the photo that when they're having a good game, when they're having a bad game. Anybody who's out there and trying to grow their team, do that, because I bet you best believe there's players out there looking, and if you see that, they'll be like, hey, how do I get on your team? I get it all the time. I see it in my DMs. Like, hey, what team do you play for? Or how can we get that? Because my players want that. So talk to Doug. I am always open and available for a prize. Shameless plug.
Yeah.
I'll come over there and get one of your games. So just reach out to me, and then we can work something out. But we got a few more comments here where we before we wrap it up.
All right.
It says now Mickey keeps saying sorry for cussing. Who is he cussing at?
I don't know.
So that's like his 10th comment saying sorry for cussing. Dorta says I lost my voice that game. It was an intense game. Basil says who's the pound for pound best fighter of all time? That's more like UFC.
That's John Jones.
John Jones.
John Jones is the best pound for pound fighter in the UFC.
Yeah, but nobody cares about UFC.
Dana White. That's a Dana White question.
How do you throw so many pitches? What's your highest pitch count
Ever?
Yeah.
I would say probably something like 190 or something.
190?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't know. I feel it for the next like 2 weeks after I do that. But when I'm adrenaline like that, I don't want to get taken out of the game. I don't know how my body keeps up with it though.
And then he didn't play the 2 games. We played them. Says Torta says he's got it. So he's like, the city's jumping on top of it. And then we have Mickey says, aka Zach Steady. Zach says dog. A case of Miller Lite and a few swings of BP, and you can use my pro camera equipment. That's what Bradley Garla says.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap it up, guys. So for everyone who tuned in, thank you for tuning in. Next week's show is next week is Thanksgiving. So we're not gonna be streaming on Thanksgiving. Obviously, everybody's gonna be with each other's families. So we're actually gonna be on Wednesday, which is kind of that was the confusion between you and I.
Yeah, we thought
for some reason I thought Thanksgiving was this week.
Yeah, until like Sunday, I thought this Thursday was Thanksgiving. But
it usually works out like that.
Yeah.
But not this year because of the way the days came out.
Yeah.
But so next week Wednesday, 7:30 on YouTube. For those who are not subscribed but tuned in, make sure you subscribe. As I mentioned, once we get 1,000 subscribers, I will be wrapping out a baseball bat. No reason why we can't reach 1,000 subscribers. Share it to your friends, share it to your family, get everybody sub in here, and tune in. Make sure you like and subscribe the stream. And again, thank you for coming on the stream, brother.
Yep, no problem, man. Thanks for having me.